All right, thank you. Yeah, so just summarize. Thank you. We have our senior leader here in the house, and we have the privilege as to hear from him as one of the Diamond leader. In fact, he is leading a big group called the Genuine Investor. That's a name I know him, and every other name comes under that. So thank you very much, my brother. Welcome.
All right, thank you. And basically, my name is Lawrence Eneh, but friends added Lorenzo and Lorenzo the Great. I'm of Genius Investors, a team by that name. So my background is research and investment. I'm a business leader and an investor. I like investments, but it must be legal and credible. And so I found my space, my way gradually into Sapphire, then Zenith Sapphire, now XERA Layer K. So a diamond meeting was held yesterday. I'm a diamond manager as well. So I was opportune to attend yesterday's diamond call, and something great happened, even though I didn't stay to the end. What happened was an announcement was made that the Zenith ecosystem would has launched its own stable coin. That's big news. So for 3 reasons. Stable coin, for reference, is called ZUSD, and you can find it on the Zenith Smart Chain owned NOMO app, NOMO app. But the business of stablecoin is huge, very, very huge. Why? For 3 reasons. Reason number 1, the world, the entire globe is moving towards blockchain technology. And when we say blockchain technology, that's the technology that gives rise to cryptocurrencies and digital assets, i.e. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Zenith Coin, CLFI, Neo, Zentech, and so on. However, not everybody is aware that for you to be able to play into the blockchain, for you to be able to buy Bitcoin, for example, you need to first of all move your fiat government printed money into crypto equivalent of the dollar called USDT. That's the most popular stable coin. So that market is very huge because, for example, all those people who are buying equitably traded coin, you must have heard of ETF approval. All of them must first of all surrender their dollar, their physical dollar first, into crypto dollar before they can buy Bitcoin. So for every transaction that involves that process, $1 is charged per transaction. And you can imagine the millions of transactions that take place globally every year. You know, the world population is almost 8 billion, we're told, and about 500 million involved in crypto. But you see, per transaction means that only we can do 10 or 20 or 50 transactions per day. For each transaction, whether a deposit or withdrawal, $1 is charged. So that's a lot of money. So you can make 10 million, 20 million, $30 million per day using what do you call it? Transaction charges. Thank you for the use of USDT. So getting into that market is huge for that purpose because going forward, the entire world, all the big banks and all that, they are not coming to the crypto world. I hope you are aware. So getting into that market is significant for the second reason I'm going to mention. Reason number 2 is, we're going to become number 1. I mean, number 1 blockchain that has its own smart chain and has the biggest community in the world. Right from when Bitcoin was born in 2009 till now, that has never happened. If you know anywhere it has happened where 2 or 3 blockchains came together to form one, and they launched with a community of 2.2 million people in the first day of launch. Please drop the comment, let me know in the comment box. But if you don't know, then listen. This blockchain is going to be number 1. So their own, what do they call it now? Stable coin called the ZUSD, which you can find in the normal app, will definitely be number 1. It's just in the habit of things. If you are number 1, your stable coin will not be number 1. But it will not be number 1 just because you're number 1. It will have deserved it. So how will you have deserved it? Because it's launched in a decentralized ecosystem, a decentralized smart chain. For reference, there are only 9 smart chains in the world anyway. Let's say we don't know about 2 more, let's say 11. So those 11 smart chains with together midwife asset worth over 800 trillion. That's fortune calling. And so we're playing in that league. So this one that we're saying Bitcoin, Ethereum prices are rising, and they're not up to 3 trillion as I speak. Everything about the cryptocurrency market cap is not up to 3 trillion as I speak. But we're talking about potentially 70-something trillion, going to each blockchain that has a smart chain, assuming they're up to 11, but I'm sure of 9 as I speak. So that's a unique market. So if you're playing there, you want to be number one. You're not a joker because it's you versus 9 others or 8 others or 10 others, depending on the figure you're using, whether you're using 11 or 9, like I said before. And then you have the biggest community under one leadership. So all of us are now going to be withdrawing to our own ZUSD. All of us are going to be requesting for, when we're paying in, ZUSD instead of USDT. So each of the $1 charge that is now usually charged, like I said before, when that transaction is made, either withdrawing or depositing. People pay that $1 charge happily, without grudging, because without that gateway, you can't even come into the crypto space. You get? So imagine that money, what to be used for. To be used, part of the reason that, I'm saying I'm happy to report this is that money will be used to bond the infrastructure coin, which in this case is Zenith, CLFI, and NEO. By the time they come together, whichever name that it is called by end of this month, it will be used to bond it, because burning it helps reduce the supply while the demand is growing. So this is just a side business, but it's a huge business. And it makes it possible for all of us to be in one house instead of going to USDT, which is another blockchain, to get stable coin. And remember, this stable coin, our own, is co-owned. There's no cartel. Everybody co-owns it to the extent you have your hub minting the Zenith coin, CLFI, or whatever infrastructure coin that we know will come out of the merger by the end of this month. And another thing that came out of that meeting is that the name of the new infrastructure coin has been named, though not yet mentioned. But by the end of this March, we'll have known it and how to go about it. So we're moving forward very, very excitingly so. We're moving bigger and we're breaking more records. I thank goodness for Erwin Doctor. He has shown that you can be a genius and also a person of integrity, a person of sincere purpose. So that's my take on the meeting before I left. So in case you are not able to interpret what ZUSD means, listen to this audio again. It portends a very huge business globally, and it protects us as we are going to be number one. Our USDT also follows us to be number one. And for every transaction done with USDT, $1 is used to bond the Zenith coin. And remember, the world is coming into the blockchain, so they don't have a choice. They must pass through that toll gate, which tells you that your government dollar, your government printed dirham, your government printed naira, your government printed cedis, Ghanaian currency or South African currency, whatever currency at all, you must be rebaptized by getting a crypto dollar equivalent. So you have a choice either doing USDT or ZUSD right now. And guess what? We're in the forefront promoting our own blockchain, and our USDT will be very popular to that extent. 2 million people already are still counting. From day one, we'll be using ZUSD. So that's a reduction for the USDT market as it exists right now. But as more people are coming, it's a win-win for both USDT and USD, in addition to our other unique assets that you already know. So thank you. I think this explains why Eneh the trainer is very excited. But you need to know the why, and you too should be excited if you're in this ecosystem, because you're in an ecosystem that deliberately, consistently designed with the right leadership to take us to the number one ecosystem in the blockchain space by legal and credible means. We were regulated.
Thank you very much, leader.
Yes, and others are not yet regulated.
You are the great. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Yes,
that's a very big song. You capture everything. Yes, thank you very much, Ambassador Light. You were also, because I'm trying to check on why I was so excited, and some folks couldn't understand my excitement. You, Ambassador Light, please can you re-echo to us whether my excitement was right? Thank you.
Where you get to some age where you no longer play games. I think if Mr. Eneh happened to live in the village at this time, he should join the the elderly one that canceled everyone in the community. So I never took any of your word lightly, because I know you're not a joker. I'm so sorry I couldn't attend the Diamond call. I wasn't there. But I actually noticed the ZUSD on the app, during the week, but I was still trying to figure it out what it was. And your voice note that came was like it bounced. When I heard that, like, oh, no wonder when I saw this. And the truth is, I never doubted Zenith from day one. And everybody that knew how I started and started running, I took it very serious from the blast. I remember I flew to Dubai to have a one-on-one meeting with Doctor, the CEO of Zenith. I did a live interview on Facebook that time because we're just starting. A lot of people needed assurance. And I returned at least with 75% assurance to tell my people that, hey, let's go. This is the company to work with. And 3 years gone the line, we're really happy that we chose the right company from day one. And all this development of audio for it, in fact, I can't wait for what Mr. Lawrence just said now. The base coin for the community has been named, and I can't wait to have the name of that coin. So we're looking forward to that. So, Mr. Ne, since I was in the meeting, I won't be able to say much. I have to leave the floor for you and Mr. Hussein to take us to the next level. So thanks so much once again for your leadership edge. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you very much, Ambassador Light. I think it was quite a sum up of what Lorenzo have just said right now. Now, there were things that excited me yesterday, and I couldn't hold my breath. I have to stay it out. Now, most excitingly was what the company plans to do, apart from the stable coin, which is, I'm just, every day I keep on seeing the reason why this company will remain for my grandchildren, because they have created facts and some mediums of sustaining the economy of the company. I always tell somebody, if you do business with me, and I don't know how you make profit, I step out of that business because there's something I don't know. And I can tell you that when I look at what this company plans to do, from the 39 registration, which 1 million person registering in a year gives them about 39 million US dollars, that is enough to maintain the company. And the $1 charges from the stable coin alone, right, with a percentage being bond, because not all will be bonds, a percentage, all this cultivate to make sure that the company is sustained. That's the important thing. Because if the company does not stay, all our projection, all our promise of become millionaires has not become a mirage. So the company have to stay first. And I was so excited about that. Now, the most side of what I was so excited is the sincerity of the CEO of, let me see, because I said something. Whatever name they will change themselves to be, all we know them is Zenith and Sapphire. They can change to any name, but that name, it will take a long time for somebody to knock out that name from my mouth, from my mind, from my being. Zenith and Sapphire. Now, I noticed the sincerity of this guy. And this guy is going to bring something on the table. You know what they're going to bring? They are offering you that you can, if you check the price of Zenith right now at the market, I check of the price of Zenith coin right now at the market, the price is, I checked that for you right away to tell you why I was so excited yesterday. Now, the price of Zenith is 0.039 right now. But guess what? This company is so sincere that in the course of the week we are entering, they are going to offer you the French gifts of exchanging your Zenith at 15 cents. That's 0.15. Just imagine that the company, because they want to mop out this Zenith out of the hands of the people, if you like. And I tell people that you better hold your Zenith. And you know what? Now, the new super coin that is coming, you will be able to swap your Zenith coin to the proportion of what it will be. But at the same time, Zenith coin will still remain Zenith coin on its own. Okay? And I wish I was not allowed to play because I recorded the video, I recorded the screen with due permission. So I understand a lot of things. And when you look at the back office of what you have now, all the tokens you have, whether I love my Sapphire or Zenith, Zenith NLT. In fact, the company claimed ownership of all the tokens that were staying on Binance chain, Ethereum chain, and also Zenith chain, because you have a Zenith token and Zenith coin. So Zenith token on Zenith exchange, Zenith token on Binance exchange, Zenith token on Ethereum exchange. All of them are now will pick at the same price of 0.15. That means you can swap that to get, and you can even swap that to go to Layer K to go and buy something. You know, I think it's so much. Since those things are going to become official, I think I don't need to prognose so much so that I can stay as a leader to stay on things that are official. But I just want to give you the tip of the iceberg. There's so much. So when I look at that, these companies are coming to accept what they give us as token. Some companies could just move on and create something else. But whenever I look at the face, the eye of this guy, the guy is so sincere. They also tell us, and you know us, in fact, when you are even swapping Zenith coin, guess what? They offer you extra 10% for you holding Zenith coin for all this while. They give you extra 10%. How's ideal? How sincere is this guy? And so these are the things that in peacement we can keep to you. What's happened? I didn't want to go this way because I could have just listened and make some point about the video about it. So I'm personalized, maybe, and I'm going to so I'm going to see how to wrap what I gathered from the meeting to you, so you can also go through. If you're a diamond, I can give you that, but if you're not a diamond, you can also only hear a report like this. So that was much that was said, and so much was said. But in the course of the week, you are going to see it appearing, and you can take a look at when you go to Web.on. There's a lot have been released. I never knew that this Web.on is a powerhouse. So just be excited. Even when you don't know the reason to be excited, just because I'm so excited, just join me to be excited. And I can tell you, just before the close of this month, you will definitely know why I was so excited and why I'm still excited. And guess what? We also were able to withdraw our tokens, our KMO to Binance and any chain. So if you are here, you have made a withdrawal and your money have landed in your accounts, can you just give me a thumb up? You are in the house now, and you carry out the experiment, because we are still experimenting, if you like, and you made a withdrawal, and the withdrawal goes to, thank you very much, Mr. Nelson. I say, yes, that's fine. I withdrew my own to Air Bank, and the thing got there. And you know what? You can, thank you, Dr. Bolt, you can even swap this. So that's why today, we have dedicated today to bring to you one of our young coming leader, who is even more so enterprising and so he does a great job, because I needed somebody to also help me, to teach me, because everybody thinks that I'm the only teacher. No, my friend. Sometimes There are some people here that I know that they know more than me. I will chat them privately. They will teach me. And then I come to teach everybody. Then everybody always say, Eneh the trainer. There are people here that train me, if you don't know. So I want you one of these days to be my trainer. Find something on this ecosystem and learn that thing very well. Come and teach us. We want to see you teaching us what you know. So I have this single honor and privilege to invite our trainer today. I just discovered him, and I do hope that he's going to be very useful person to us. I guess he's still here. Okay. Mr. Hosani, if I'm right. Somebody will say I'm wrong because I'm from Akwa Ibom. They say, okay, you just call like your village person. No. Sorry about it. So if I mutilate your name, I'm very, very sorry. So we are going to allow you. Now, what we are going to do tonight is that as you look at your back office, we are going to see a lot of, he's going to share his back office, or I will share my back office from this end. So whatever will be his choice. All these Euro K, Euro C, Euro what do you do and how do you manipulate all this to turn money? Otherwise, your wife, like my wife would say, they are all computer money. It is when the thing become your currency, cedi, become naira, become US dollar, becomes any other currency. That's why some women around you, some of your children will understand that what you are doing is real money business. But as long as it stays on the computer, some of them are still believing that it is just a computer money. So how do you manipulate so that this money on the computer can become a physical money and you can go to buy something from the shopping mall around us here? That is what we invite our friend, our trainer tonight to come and train us. So, guys, you can take up the time, take the microphone, share your screen. I also open my page from this side. If you want me to share my screen for you to share, to educate us from my screen, and then that'd be better. So, thank you very much. It's your turn. Thank you. You can unmute yourself, my brother. All right.
Good evening. Good, how will I put it? It's not easy to be among the great leader like you people. My name is Hussein Saidu Kamba, and I'm an in-law to Mr. Eneh. If you don't know, I marry a Akwa Ibom lady.
Wonderful, wonderful.
So
wonderful.
even if you did not mention my name correctly because you are my in-law, what I go do? So it is a privilege, honestly, to be among the great leaders.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you. So a little about me. I'm Hussein Saidu Kamba, and I'm happen to be someone that God helped through.
Can you help us unmute your video? We need to see your face.
Okay.
Is it possible?
All right, we are driving. We are on a journey.
So, are you okay? Are you sorry? Do you think okay? So while we see your face, let me open my page so that you can. Are you the driver? Are you the driver?
No, I'm with somebody who's driving me.
Okay, because you cannot drive and then talk with us do the Zoom meeting.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. So you help us with the back office.
Okay.
As I'm
I'll
saying,
do that right away.
I'm also in the space for a long time because I came into crypto space 2015/2016 when Bitcoin was trading around $560 to $600. So I began my journey, and you know, as the industry is, when you are new to the industry, you make a lot of mistakes. I made a lot of money, and I also lost a lot of money in the space. to the extent I say I'm not going to do any project again. The small money I have, I went into the forest. And the forest, again, forest deal with me, somebody that don't have any background about trading, and you go into trading, we lost money. I learned by experience, and I still went back to crypto. I didn't give up because that is my calling. I had a revelation. That is why I went into crypto. When I finished school, I began to research about the crypto that somebody showed me. So that is why I never give up, because if there is somebody that has to give up in crypto, it should be me. Because I was from a poor family. I happen to be in a house that we are 15 in number. And I'm the first to rise in my father's compound, somebody to see millions. Because somebody that came from where you eat only once, sometimes twice in a day, to the level that I have become a young boy that is doing things that people are saying I have joined ritualists. So that means some people are seeing something that is not ordinary. Knowing me that I'm from a poor family, now seeing you with a cars doing things that they know say this is not normal in their understandings. So that is where I came from in my background, so that you people understand what we're about to do. So I started the journey. I lost everything. I went into programming. I said, oh, let me venture into programming. I studied programming, and it's all about trying to know how to develop my own crypto, though the space is not easy. At some time again, I don't find passion again. I stopped. I said, I just want crypto. And I lost everything. I have to start all over. So 2021, around June, my upliner shared a particular project, which is happened to be a Zenith. Because I stopped doing every project, I promised myself I'm not going to promote any project. I have promoted a lot of projects. There are projects I promote. People invest millions of dollars before, during ICO. Those years, 2018, 2017, 28, those years. So I promised myself I'm not going to promote any project. But when I see Zenith project, with my little background of developing and also the little I know about crypto, I say this project is going to do well, and I'm in love with this project. Even if nobody is going to join me, I'm going to push Zenith project. So that is when I started promoting Zenith project. But I have lost so many of my team that are supposed to be joining me in many projects, 1990. So that is why I have a background of understanding of some things when it comes to technical. So some things, when I join something, I experience, or I try to figure out how does this one work, how does this particular things work. So that is why even when Zenith migrated to the new back office, I do everything without waiting for anybody to teach me. So that is why I'm able to experience what I experienced, that to the level some people say they didn't understand it. But me, because of my little knowledge, my experience, that is why I'm able to understand some things and do them by myself. I know all of you are my leaders when it comes to this Zenith, and all of us learn from each other. Some information that I never get to hear, but I got to hear it today because I'm in the midst of a great people. And I appreciate that a lot. So that is the little I can say about myself for now. So our great leader is going to share the screen with us so that I'll be able to tell people what to do too. The same way when I joined too, I was confused, but I managed to understand. I experienced the back office by myself. So That is why when our leader, Ms. Eneh, asked about it, and when I saw it, it's something that I have done by myself. I have tried to experience it by myself. That's why I'm able to understand it. So today, I'm going to also tell those who don't understand how to go about those things they say in their back office. I'll be able to tell you today what is stand, how to go about it, how to deposit or how to withdraw your earning, or what these things stand for. And it's a privilege to be among you people, and I really appreciate for that opportunity given to me. Thank you, my leader.
Very much. We are so proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm so good at trying to be partners with leaders, and I think this is how we develop ourselves.
Yes.
I've learned a lot in the space from Lorenzo and Pastor Lights and everyone. And immediately I got to know this guy, and the way he was able to talk with me, I knew that this is a leader that we have been missing all the while. In fact, I can tell you that yesterday was the first time that ever, and even his phone number, I just got his phone number some few hours from now. So I believe that leaders should produce leaders. It's not about which network do you belong to. We are building African community. That is why when Lorenzo posts a meeting, and I'm having this idea, let me use this chance to address all of us for what we intend to do. Now, we believe that one leader, and I do not intend that all of us should be able to know everything. We should look at, because the project is going to become so big that one person may not need to know everything. Now you can look at some specialty. Which project, for instance, right now, Lorenzo is very vast with VO. When it's come to VO meeting, and Lorenzo has posted the link, all of us should go to that link and click the link and join the meeting. Ambassador Light said, okay, is focusing on a particular project. We joined that meeting because this time is for Africa. There's no need for us to look for one, let me use a word, one white man there to come and teach us. We are so genuine, we are so blessed that we have a lot to learn together. And so, my brother, we are so proud of the testimony you have shared today. You are now a source of inspiration to all of us, because some people just think that it's just a place to come and hit and run, or taste and run. It's a place that we need to come and stay tenaciously learning things, because that develops skill. An average person goes to university for 4 years to get his own what they call master what of you, the best degree and all that stuff. And so as we come to this meeting here, let's understand that we are taking a new journey of learning. So I think I'm sharing my screen right now. I'm sharing my screen. I hope you can see my screen. Is that correct? Can you see my screen? We can't hear you.
Sorry.
Can you?
Yes. Sorry, I'm buying the water. That is why. Sorry.
Okay, sorry about that. So yes, but we can't miss today. And because of your expertise, we'll still need you more, until you also take a position, right?
That's
okay.
Thank you.
Now let's get to where we are now at where we call the K Mall, right?
Yes.
And on the K Mall, when we go to wallets, you are going to see a lot of this of UK and CL, what of you, and UK V and all that. Now, if you can spare your time because I still want to engage you. Now, this money you are seeing here, the Euro K, what does it represent?
Okay, the Euro K is talking about all the money. This one that is showing total balance is talking about all the money that you have in your account that you can have access to them.
Thank you very much.
Including the withdrawable amount and one you can transfer. Like in the old back office, we used to have something called coupon. When you want to send like your commission to another person to use it to activate, we used to generate coupon and send to them. But in this system, they have done some changes. You are going to see a Euro C. When you see a Euro C, it's a 30% of your earning. It's 30% from your earning. Okay, let me put it this way. In this new system, when you earn a commission, it's going to be 70-30, meaning you can withdraw 70% of what you earn. Let me say I sold a hop of 1,000 and maybe my commission is 100. That 100, they are going to allow me to withdraw 70, and then the 30, I can only use it to repurchase a product, or I can transfer it to another person so he can use it to purchase the product he wants. So if you see Euro K, Euro W is for the one that you can withdraw. And if you see Euro C, is the one that you can repurchase, which is 30%. You can use it to repurchase, or you can use it to send it to another person who wants to purchase a package.
All right. Now, thank you very much. Seeing that, now we have my screen went off once again. Let me share the screen again.
All right. Sorry.
Yeah, my screen went off. Now we have Euro KV. And so what is the meaning of Euro KV?
This Euro KV is also part of the, I think it's, there's 3 Euro K. I did not experiment this particular one, but I experiment the one that is Euro W and Euro C. But I didn't experiment this one. And I'm just saw it yesterday when you talk about this particular.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Now the reason why I have to bring you to this meeting, even though you are driving a car, inside a car, not a good place to make a meeting, was to have an idea about you as a leader. And I didn't know much about you, but from the background that you have shared with me now, I think I have more idea, and we all have more idea about you. And then once in a while, we'll be calling you up also to share your expertise. Maybe perhaps you are going to have a good environment to share with us. Now, thank you very much for your time. Now, to get that very easy from here, because thank you very much. Now, because you need to, the company have done everything possible for you to be able to navigate your way out of this. Now, if you just click on Wiki, once you click on this font called Wiki, you will find the nomenclature of all what we are trying to say, because you must be able to have your fingers and understanding all these nomenclatures of the back office. What do they represent? And that is the reason you can be able to share that with somebody. Then we also come to where we call the swap. There's so much to do at the back office. Now we come to the swap. Now you can see that from the back office here, now that you can carry out the swap protocol, you can deposit, and when you are coming to here to deposit, there are some, I'm having a challenge of this particular network here. Sorry, I'm trying to get the page I'm working on now. All right, so I'm trying to share the screen again. Let's do that. But Masala, this might not be a good meeting for you to record. Well, I don't know how it will look like. Okay, now so we now come to this level, this swap. Now, you can see here. Now, this has to do with the CLFI, which is also a native, one of the native tokens of the KMOL, because we need these particular tokens, and is the one that's running with a promo now. So when you come up here and you come up to click on this, if my network pays me fine, okay. So you can see if you are seeing my screen right now, I think you are not able to see. Okay, thank you. You can see my screen now. So everyone can do this. You can look at this. And what all the nomenclatures of what we have at the back office. You can read the contents here. The EuroK is a virtual point system for buying products and services in a specific ecosystem, different from cryptocurrencies and traditional money. It's specially used in the KMall shop and supported by various types of seats different users need. Here you can see, because when you don't understand this, you can do some other transfer and everyone can know how we got to this place. We got to this place by just clicking on as you entered from your tool access.io, you find this portal. Let's understand that all these portals represent an independent platform integrated at the back end together, right? That is why you have to, if you have fund from XERA, for you to make use of that fund, you must move from XERA to KMall. KMall is where business is done. So everything we are going to do must be at KMall. Why? Because you must go to KMall and pay your 39 euro membership. For you to even withdraw do anything, KMall is the marketplace. Yes, we understand that Nomo, you can do so much on Nomo, but when it comes to this place, KMall is the marketplace. So if you have bonuses from the KMall, from XERA, you must take that bonus to KMall and then do whatever you want to do. So like I said, we all knew how we came to this place. So it has been designed in such a way that everything you need to know, from the minting license, from the phone that is coming, from Quanwise, the combo package, the K-minting, and even the delivery of the hubs and other things. So they are all being put here together. So no one can say, I don't know this. You can use it to pay. Now, let's understand this. You can look at, if you have a Euro K, you can use it to make any purchase 100% of the value for all products. That means Euro K already is like our stable coin here, even though we have a new stable coin. So once you have Euro K, you can use it to purchase anything 100%. You can also use Euro KP and Euro K combined together. But Euro KP, which is part of the point value or some awards as becoming, can be combined to purchase something. We also have Euro K VS. This also is like a stable coin. You can use it. So what does that represent? You know, those of us from Sapphire, you have something like, I love my Sapphire. So these are also coming in form of some promotions that when you do this, you get this. And this also has the monetary value. We also have the Euro KV. It's also accepted 100%. We have Euro KS. This was previously Euro coin. Previously Euro coin from Sapphire will now be replaced by Euro S. I don't know how to join the S to that word together. And so that is what we also have. You can also use a payment for card, and so much can be done with all these nomenclatures of things you have at the back office. This is quite the beauty of what we are seeing here. We also had during the Diamond meeting some calculation about the CLFI, the calculation of how it works. Now let's go to the dashboard here. I think I could have shared with us the screen, but let me see if I can get that maybe during our next meeting. I would like to do that. Now let's look at something here. Now everyone should pay attention to this. And the more you waste time to activate your 39 euro, which is about 44 US dollars, and fill your farm, the more you are going to lose the value of what we have here. After I paid my license and I was given a farm, and I filled my farm with 219.85. But you know what? If I were to fill this farm today, I will not get the value of what I got when I did, because the price of CLFI is shooting up at the marketplace. The price is going up. Now look at the price right now. I share my screen with you again. The price is shooting up. And congratulations for people that are getting this. Let's take a look at this. Now the price is staying at 1.98. Trust me, this is going for $2 immediately. Now, what would it take to get to $2? The next 2 cents. What of you that go entering this market, hit it at $2? And you tell me, why is this possible? And why this price is on the exponential level is that, imagine that out of the 2 million community that we have, I was so deluded to say that one 1 million may be ghost name, but that is not true because every ghost name account will be activated. And so if every ghost name account, if you like, and then let's put averagely that 1.5 million community members were able to activate their accounts within now and June. And each of them received the firm of 110 euro value. They are expected to get to the market of their choice to purchase CRFI token worth 220 euro. Now, all you could need to do, why this token would always stay at the up, is that this volume of money will be rejected into the capital, the market cap of this project. Just multiply 1,500,000 accounts by 220 equals to that within now and June, a total volume of 330 million US dollars will be injected into the capital of this particular asset. Tell me why the price of this asset would not stay before June, will not get to at least 2.5 US dollars or $3 at the peak. So that is why you have to do something right now and make sure that you take a position about this. What we are going to do tonight is that we are going to take a lot of questions so that we can understand from your own end what are the challenges and what are your level of understanding. Because some folks will feel so frustrated, and because they don't have the tenacity of staying put and learning something, they will not transfer their frustration, not financial frustration now, their inability to understand how it's working to others. So we want to take your question. But before we take that question, I'd like to share something with you that you should get ready for this. Let me announce to you that all this what you are seeing coming soon, you must get ready for this. We are inside the pool of wealth. And if you are not ready for this wealth, you are not ready for the wealth transfer of this generation. And so you must get ready for this. There's something that happened during the diamond meeting that escaped me now. I was reminded, but it has escaped me. So once I remember it, I'm going to share with us. But before I do that, let me share something with us from another device. This will help you to understand a few things that we do here. So I'm sharing my screen right now from here. I hope you can see my screen. I want to take you to how this thing works. And almost all the projects that are coming here, I give you reason why the projects you are going to have on this platform will make anybody rich. Whether you like it or not, whether your village will accept it or not, you'll be rich, because we come to the era, the time that we can projectively say that this plus this will be equals to this. And we can tell our client that if you do this, from this time to this time, everything being equal, you are going to get this. And I think this is one of the best business that you can tell yourself. But we have to work very hard for those of us who are promoters, because the era we have today favors the investors than the promoter. Why do I say so? Because most of the assets that you are going to talk about, whether you talk about NLT or you are talking about CMAR or what have you, when an investor brings money, investor will use 1/3 of the money to buy the farm and use 2/3 to buy the token at the market, which does not really influence or profit you. But how does that profit you? If you own an asset, because we are having a lot of people going to the market to go and buy, proportionally, the price of the community will get high. So I'm going to take you now to my Nomo app here so that we can see a few things about the Nomo. And I want to say this, that there are some of you that you downloaded one Nomo when at the first time that Zenith launched Nomo. And every time you always go and click that Nomo, you are clicking what we call an outdated Nomo. Nomo is being updated almost every week. So what do? You make sure that you have your notebook. Thank you. I remembered what was said. Thank you very much. Let me keep this in. We understand, the company understand that some of us, we own an account and we owned other accounts for our grandmothers, those alive and those that are dead. So the company have set up a system of how you can get them verified, because some people are at the dilemma of where would they have a picture of their grandmother that have died to verify their account. So what really happened is this. Once you have your own accounts that have been verified, all you need to do is to get into those accounts and pass through the preliminary section of the 2asset.io and obtain the ID of those accounts. And then you are going to write to the company and write to the 2IC, two support of the 2asset.io, and you write your own ID at the top and reference that you are the owner of this other account. So the company will use your own ID that have been verified already to be able to verify other accounts. You know what? If you do not verify your account, you cannot buy anything in this project. They are not hungry about your money. They are not desperate about your money. So you have to make sure that you get your accounts verified. And that is very important. So I just remember that, and that was what I wanted to say. That was what I wanted to say. Okay. So I've just logged on to my Nomo right now. And I've not looked at this for some time. I want to look at a particular project. Now, if you have not gone to bring in what we call the web on, your Nomo will remain obsolete. Because the reason why we have Nomo and we have web on, web ons are like what we call plug-in. It's like you have a website and you want to sell something on that website. You can deploy the API of PayPal to use to collect the payment. For any reason that you want to change your payment option, you can remove the PayPal. So the company, instead of distorting the Nomo, the company created what we call the web on, that any company can come and say, I want to deploy my assets on Nomo. The company will go in, they will create a kind of an app for the company on the web on. And so you can go to web on. So how do you get to web on? Simply, just get to the website of nomo.io. You are going to see web on. Once you click on that, scan it with Nomos, the scanner here, and it's going to give you all the information and all the updates and new packages that are coming in. So I'm going to do that right away. Now, because look at this icon called Discover Web. Once you click on that, you will see that it's going to bring a lot of web-ons to your Nomo. You can see already there's a new update here, which I've not brought them in. Now take a look at what you are seeing there. You have seen Zen USD swap. This would be, I'm going to bring that to my Nomo. So if you do not go to web on discover.nomo.zone, you will not be able to see all these features you are seeing here. It is you that will bring these features to your Nomo. Your Nomo is designed primarily to function for basic things. Let me show you the things that function on Nomo. Basic. You have the home, you have the so-called wallet, the so-called wallets, and you also have the identity. Some of these ones are coming. Then you also have, if you have a physical hub, you can connect to Nomo here. And then we have the NFT and all that. Every other thing can be deleted. Now, let me show you how this works. You can see I have here Euro voucher. This is where you deal with vouchers of everything. You can see there was a new update here, and I didn't do it. So I'm going to click on updates now. And the updates will now bring to this system the new things that have been added, the functionality that have been added to this platform. Okay? So you wait for the updates to complete. Okay, now, so I'm launching it now. Now, you can see this is what you can do with the Nomo here. Let's say you have Zen token on ERC or Zen token. You know, there was the first time Zen was launched, it was on Binance, ERC and Binance. That was why people say that Zen does not own blockchain and all that blah, blah, blah. So all those people that own that token, you can make use of that and swap them to the new, whatever you want to do, like Euro KB and all that stuff. Now we have Zenith token and Zenith ERC. I love my Sapphire, Zenith coin, Euro coin. Everything you want to do can be done here. But let me delete that out from the system. I've deleted it out. Now, I also want to share something with you. This is what we call this particular icons is designed for NLT. Now here we have an NLT portal. Okay, this is where you do what we call everything about NLT, which is my favorite. And we are still praying, and join me to pray that NLT will reduce the package from 2,000 to the small packages. I bought NLT before the company goes through this migration. So I was able to have that, and then I did my farm. So I'm going to go to my claim now, and then I click on claim. Now look at it now. The record you are seeing here on the screen here, let me expand it. I could expand this way if possible. Okay, now it has a record here that on this particular farm that I have linked a total of 6,212.7 NLT to this farm. Now, what happens that every time, because I'm still planting, anytime I see that the price of this NLT goes down, it gives me allowance to plant more on the farm. And initially, I planted around 5,000 something, and then suddenly I saw the price went down, and I saw that there was a vacancy to plant more. And I feel in the farm. Now, for the farm, I feel it now. It is expected that at the end of the contract, which is 720 days, already 41 days gone, and I'm expected to receive a total of 14,910.61 NLT when the contract expires in 2 years. But you know what? While the contract is still running, I can claim, because already it has minted for me 857.37 NLT. Based on the current price now, it's worth 390 US dollars. I can claim part of this money because I can claim 60% of this money right away. So if I click on approve, it will deduct 60% of that at real time for me to use and waste it, because I call that wasted. But what I want to do right now is that I want to delete that thing now. I've deleted it, and I've deleted everything about that. Now, the question I'm trying to ask is that, for the fact that I have deleted all the things I brought in, has that made my investment to disappear? The answer is no, because immediately that you have activated and you brought it, you have brought that thing to normal. And the software, the plugin you brought in is only a system that enables you to carry out that transaction. Even when you finish, you can delete it out. So I want to bring them back again, because I've just deleted out those things. So averagely, this is how the normal Nomo look like. You can just click on home, click on wallet, right? But right now, I want to bring back to Nomo all the things I need. The ones I don't need, I can leave them there. So all I need to do is to click on this. Now let me delete this also out. So this is how the average Nomo of everyone should look like. So if you want to use some other things and other services, you are the one that will go to Web On to bring those things down here. So I'm going to stop this screen sharing and then go to Web On to show you where can I get that information I mentioned now. So I click on this screen again, and I'm trying to help you to understand where all these things come from. They are not just magic. The company have done everything. So I can just come here and click on Nomo app. Let's take a look at that. Okay, I click on Nomo app. Now you can see my screen. You have Nomo app. Everything about Nomo is being spelled out here, how to download everything. But you want to bring up some tools that will enable you to explore the possibilities of Nomo. So what do? You go to Web On. Look at Web On here. Some people don't know that this is a web link. So I click on Web On. Now, Web On is going to introduce me to the possibilities of Nomo app. So we can say that Web On enhances Nomo app. Introducing Nomo app Web On. These are like you go to Google Play Store to go and download any app or Apple Play Store. So unlocks the true potential of Nomo app with our groundbreaking weapon designed to enrich your experience. How do you do that? As you scroll down, you will see a lot of items that have been launched. You do not need to bring all this thing down. The only one you need to bring is to bring this one called Discovered Weapon. So you just click on Add. And once you do that, the barcode will be here. So you simply get back to your normal app. Now I'm going to stop this screen also. And then because I'm returning back to my normal app, so I get back to my normal app. I hope you are following everything I'm showing here. So I get back to my normal app because I want to bring that items to my system. Thank you very much, normal app. Let's get back to that page there. Now you cannot see this screen now because I've changed from that one. So you have remember that I click on Discovered Nomo and the barcode comes here. So I will simply click on Scan. Then I take my scanner and go and scan. So you can see my screen that I have scanned that barcode. And I'm going to bring that to my normal page. Launch it. So I've now launched that. So you can see if I go to my normal page now, home, you will see that I have brought that in. That is all that you need to discover the possibilities of Nomo. And even when you have discovered this, always go to Nomo website to go and update the new one. So every time you go to do that scanning to see whether there are other new updates that are available. At times it's fast spent. So let me quickly click on that. As I click on that, you can see all these add-on. They are not mandatory to be on your Nomo. You only deploy them when you have need of them. Now, I want to now look at the new swap. Okay, that's simple. So I click on that one and I say add now. And so it's now adding. It now says launch it. I launched that. This is the first time I'm seeing this, and I want to see how it works. So you can see that thing you saw before. This is the new modern one. So you can now do the swapping. You can do, oh my God. Oh my God. Who have seen what I've seen here? Zebediah said, who saw what I saw? You can see USDT Ethereum, USDTC, USDT Binance, and USDTC Binance Chain. And very soon you are going to see Tron and other ones here. So any of these ones, you want to swap any of these to Zen USD. So can you see how the company will keep on commandeering all these other tokens to itself? So that is a good news about that. Now, I want to bring in some other things that I need to do. So you can see these ones. I want to bring in Supersonic. I want to bring back that new credit that I deleted. I just click on this icon that shows down. I click on that. So I can fill my normal app with a lot of this add-on. I keep on filling my normal app. Let me fill my normal app. So you are the one that makes your normal app to become super normal. If you just hold the old normal, it's like a normal normal. But you can make your normal to become a super normal. So I'm bringing all this thing down. because I want to make the normal to become a super normal to use for so many things. So this is just how so much of this thing is working. And I do hope that you should enjoy the few things that is going on here. Having said that, the rest of the minutes, the 20 minutes, because we have spent a very long time today, we want to attend to questions right now. And so you can keep launching everything, anything that you want, bring them to normal, and you make your normal to become a super normal. Guys, I tell you, I wonder how many systems you can find out there that can match shoulder by shoulder with what these guys are coming together. This is the idea of 3 companies coming together to build a super platform.